I just wanted to make sure because I didn't. Okay. Welcome to our show we like to call After GMS. We do it every day, well, Monday through Friday at 7:45 right here on Facebook. So make sure you comment with us, chat with us, say good morning, let us know where you're from. It'd be just great to hear from you. I'm Tracy McCain in the studio. Megan Malaris and Taran Kirksey are both working from home. And Taran, the forecast is hot again, but I mean, at this point, it's just not going to change.
No, we're kind of locked in, huh? We have more heat and humidity on the way today. We'll see high temperatures today, just a couple of degrees cooler than yesterday. But again, the humidity will certainly be there. One of the reasons why the temperature is going to be a little bit lower today, we'll see a little bit more in the way of cloud cover, and we'll also see a little bit more in the way of pop-up showers and storms as we go through the day. So the chance of rain at your house today, right around 50 to 60%. And then as we go into tomorrow, we'll see more sunshine, fewer storms popping up, so high temperatures will once again make it into the upper 80s to low 90s before we see a weak cold front move through late Saturday. That'll knock down the temperatures, and more importantly, it'll lower the humidity a little bit for Sunday and Monday before the humidity returns again for the rest of next week, with rain chances returning next Wednesday and Thursday. Let's quick look at your forecast.
All right, we're going to jump right into our first conversation this morning. A bill to reopen gyms before we hit phase 3 passed in a Senate panel this week. The full Senate could vote on it next week, and it would allow gyms to open now as long as staff wears masks and that they have their temperatures checked daily. The governor's office calls this bill irresponsible, but a lot of you online are in favor of gyms reopening. So we want to know, are you ready to head back to the gym, or are you happier with things online or maybe working out outside? So we want you to respond and get to it here on the live stream. You can comment in the comments, and then I'll chat with you guys, and then we'll go back to what everybody is saying. So I guess, Megan, we'll start with you. How do you feel about this potential Senate bill?
Well, I see both sides of it. I can certainly understand why gym owners were a bit perplexed when phase 2 rolled out and didn't include them, but allowed salons and restaurants to reopen. We've heard gym owners we featured on the show make the argument that they know how many people can be at their gym at one time. They know how much equipment they have, and they can space it accordingly to follow social distancing guidelines. So I can see where the gym owners are coming from. At the same time, you're dealing with, in gyms, a lot of bodily fluids. You have sweat, you have people huffing and puffing as they work out, and we know how COVID-19 is most commonly spread. It's through those particles, those droplets. So from the health leader's perspective, I can understand that concern too. So we'll have to see how this goes. As of now, phase 3 is supposed to start June 26th. If these trends continue to show some stability and positivity in declining cases. So we'll have to see how it goes, but it could just be a matter of weeks before they open up anyway.
I think you laid out both sides of the issue perfectly, Megan. And so, Taran, we'll turn to you. I don't know if it's right to take a side or not, but at the same point, this is what people are talking about, and, weigh in on what you feel.
Well, It's the same thing Megan said. I mean, I certainly can see both ways. I know for me personally, we have a room in the house where we have like some gym equipment and stuff. And so we had already been kind of using it at times, but we also have a gym membership. And, in, December, January, February, I was after it. I was on my way to just being able to have nothing but, all kind of beach pictures and stuff of me on Instagram, looking all cool, getting all the likes and all that stuff. But now I feel like I don't have as much focus when it comes to working out. So, I'm looking forward to the gyms opening again, but I do understand, both sides of it as well.
Yeah, I'm very thankful that my gym has been able to offer online workouts, whether it's through Facebook Live or through Zoom, and have been doing that 7 days a week. So I haven't been able to lose steam on, my fitness goals. But at the same time, if they're allowed to reopen, I'm kind of hoping that they still kind of keep the online classes going, so that it's just more convenient for me, because now I can put a pasta in the oven, a big ziti, work out, and then take it out, and it's done, and I don't have to worry about traveling or getting someone to watch my kids. So for me, it's like the convenience thing. I haven't even thought about like the real health issues, but I'm always thinking of myself. So there you go. So getting to some of the commentary here on our Facebook live stream, Stephanie and Patsy simply say, yes, it is time for them to reopen. Carnita says she's looking forward to gyms reopening safely, only walking the track a few days a week right now. Also, we're hearing from Lisa. She says, yes, open gyms and health clubs. They were always able to stay clean. Stephanie says they have been open in South Carolina for several weeks, and everyone cleans before and after themselves. And so, there are a lot of people who are saying, wear a mask, sanitize, constantly wash your clothes when you get home, and you should be okay. Lynetta, though, says, not ready yet. I'm walking the track and doing Zumba classes virtually. Teresa says, I don't understand why people are so willing to take the chance of getting sick. I just don't get it. If you don't care about yourself, care about others. So a lot of people have varying opinions on this, but the Senate seems like they're ready to take action and decide for everyone what's going to happen. Some people, I think it was Mary who mentioned, well, beauty salons are open, and someone else mentioned, Walmart is open. So if people are able to be in that space together, then, maybe they should be in the same space at a gym. So I know I'm rambling here, but there's a lot to talk about when you're thinking about, opening gyms and fitness studios. But by far, a lot of people are saying, yeah, like Johnny, he says, I miss the gym. And Joseph says, it's too early. Mask and checking temperatures of staff is one thing, but not on patrons. It's dangerous. People go to the gym when it's convenient. So how do you tell someone they can't come because it's at capacity? It's a big issue. So this could happen next week, this vote in the full Senate, and we'll keep you updated. In the meantime, Megan, we'll send it to you.
All right, let's get you updated on some news headlines for this Friday morning. You'll want to keep out for this today. Greensboro police are working to find out, investigating more than 100 reports of property damage and vandalism downtown. Police blame outside agitators for breaking into businesses and looting them after weekend protests. Some suspects were caught on surveillance cameras, but so far there have been no arrests. Investigators want you to email them about cases at propertycrimetips@greensboronc.gov. And watch for this, Greensboro residents are holding a Get Out the Count parade. The drive-through parade is in support of the 2020 census. 15 cars, 1 GTA bus, and police cruisers will go through East Greensboro, raising awareness about the importance of getting all communities counted in the census. The parade starts at 10:30 today. 5 North Carolina JCPenney stores will close as the retailer files for bankruptcy. These locations include the store at Richmond Plaza in Rockingham. 154 stores nationwide will close. Closing sales at those shuttered locations could take up to 2 months.
UNC Greensboro's construction on the new nursing and instructional building has been put on hold. A worker there tested positive for coronavirus, and UNCG officials say several subcontractors are working on the new building. Officials say one person tested positive last week, and the risk to the campus is considered small. About 20 workers are now in self-isolation. Well, good news from Novant Health yesterday afternoon. Their 1,000th COVID-19 patient was successfully treated and released from the hospital. Staff celebrated the milestone outside of the hospital. 18,860 North Carolinians have recovered from coronavirus since the pandemic first started. So that's great news. Happy for her, and also for all the 18,000 plus people who have successfully recovered in our state. I love that good news. So let's keep it going here, taking a pause from everything going on in the world right now on this Friday to spotlight some of the other positives in your lives. So Megan, you asked people on your Facebook page to tell you something good.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite parts every Friday. We featured several comments of this week on the Good Morning Show, and we have several more we want to share with you because despite all that's going on in the world, people did find some reasons to smile. So Ashley Rose said, "I'm a teacher, and that said goodbye to my kids over the weekend chat for the last time this week. We've been through so much together this year. They feel like family," she said. Sherry wrote, "I'm blessed to be involved with a local charity as they just announced our 2020 gala for October. We are all praying for the event to take place in person." Phyllis said, "We are getting fresh vegetables from our garden, and I got a surprise dozen chocolate-covered strawberries from my daughter. Yummy." Phyllis and Kathy wrote, "I painted my house." That's a good reason to share as well. Can't wait to see a picture of that, Phyllis, if you can post it. A lot of DIY projects happening around now.
Yeah, I also asked on my Facebook page, share your good news. So Stephanie Denise Cole said, "My oldest grandson graduated from pre-K a week ago. A drive-through graduation. He's headed off to kindergarten." Teresa Pierce Leonard said, "We find out the gender of our third grandchild tomorrow. We are so excited to find out and share the news." So that's exciting. A lot of, still positive things to look forward to in our communities, even though life looks a little different right now. We know that at some point things will go, well, I don't know if we can use that word normal, but things will readjust. Let's say that. So any good news you want to share, Taran, or something you're looking forward to?
Just have done a lot of, I guess you can call it reconnecting with some folks over the past week or so, having some conversations about some things that I probably wouldn't have normally had conversations with people about in the past week or so, to try to just understand each other better, learn better, and try to be better people with everything that's going on. So that's been really good to know that I have friends that are open-minded enough and open-hearted enough to listen to my perspective on certain things, and they learned some stuff that they probably didn't know as far as my experiences, and and vice versa with them. So that's been good, just kind of just reconnecting with some folks. So that's been fun.
Yeah, reconnecting, and it sounds like you're having some great conversations. So, keep that going, because it's going to start by communicating, right? So Megan, I know that you spent a lot of time with your family over the last few days. I mean, I guess, you're a busy mom, so you do every day, but some quality time, let's say.
Yeah, we had some one-on-one time last week. I was away from the office for a few days, so got some good time with my son, Christian. I shared a new picture of him on my Facebook page, Megan Malaris News. If anyone's interested in seeing that, you can head over there after this live feed of Facebook Live is over. But he is 5 months old this week. He is so cute, babbling all the time, trying to crawl already. He's trying some new fruits and vegetables. He likes sweet potatoes. He's a Southern boy, apparently, like his daddy. And so it's just a joy. I love this age. It's so much fun, and apparently more fun to come 6 months and beyond. We also heard from some viewers here about their Tell Me Something Goods. Brenda said she is retiring from Winston-Salem Forsyth County Schools this year after 21 years. Wow, congratulations, Brenda. Sharon said she's been practicing some random acts of kindness. Love those.
Absolutely. Those are both really great. I don't think I can really top those or even come close to those. I mean, I did share a picture of my son's pre-kindergarten picture on Facebook today, because that was, something I was proud of. He's done exceptionally well in school. I mean, granted, he was in the 3s class and he's going to be in the 4s class this year. So he's just really big. He doesn't look like he's 4 years old. He looks like he's 8 or 9. But, that was really kind of my good news this week. And, I'm excited that my husband is now back working full time. Starting June 1st, he went back to work full time. So it's been a little bit easier around the house in different perspectives. So, things are good. Things are starting to look up a little bit, Life life goes on. All right, so Taran, let's go ahead and get a check of the forecast before we head out.
All right, weather-wise today, we'll see pop-up showers and thunderstorms with high temperatures in the mid-80s. For tomorrow, just a couple of isolated storms popping up in the afternoon with highs in the upper 80s to low 90s. We'll see a slight break from the heat and the humidity, mainly the humidity for Sunday and Monday before the humidity comes back for the rest of the week, and the rain chances come back as well for next Wednesday and Thursday. That's the last look at your forecast.
Yeah, and before we go, I want to say congratulations. Stephanie Ray Apple just wrote on our page, my son Brian graduated from the University of South Carolina School of Engineering, and that is her great news, and it is awesome. Congratulations. I'm sure you're very proud of him. A little shout out for him since we're doing senior shout outs throughout WFMY News 2. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining us here on Facebook Live. We'll be back on Monday with a whole new set of conversations and headlines, and hopefully we all have a great weekend. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you soon. I'm Tracy McCain along with Stacey Spivey in studio. Megan Malaris and Taran Kirksey are smiling from home. Probably because I'm all over myself with words, but it's okay.
It happens.
Exactly.
It's live TV.
We are a team of two, which is fine.
Team 2.
Team 2, exactly. I was just telling Stacey I would pass out if I couldn't scream on a roller coaster. That would be like holding my breath. And then by the end of the ride, I'd be like, so that's not gonna work for me at all.
A prom proposal. Rachel said yes. 2 days later, they met for an evening of fun.
Looks like they had a good time, and here they have the sparkling grape juice there going, and and the Chick-fil-A.
Yes.
Sounds like a good time to me.
I mean, that's like my regular Friday night, and I love it. Just give me some Chick-fil-A. It's Ed Matthews' birthday month.
Yay!
Something to make you smile. Once you get over like 87, it's just hot. I don't really feel like you need a degree on the temperature on the 7-day forecast. You just need to say hot, hot, or sticky, soupy, sweaty. You know, use a different word every day. Here on our Facebook Live, I'm sorry, Taran, I'm laughing already because there's like 2 of you in our monitor.
Oh no, I'm doing it again.
So there's 2 of you in the monitor, and it's just kind of funny. I apologize. All right, the team of 2 has conquered Friday morning. High five, buddy. Yeah. Oh, okay. Either way, whatever.
There it is.
As long as you didn't leave me hanging.
I did.
Okay, there we go.